while he's killing Becker.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at least somebody took out Becker for once.
Yeah.
He's like, kind of deserves it. Like, get out of here. That was funny though.
Weird.
He was like, smile, smile, damn you. And then Robocop smiled. He's like, ah, it's creepy. Stop.
They did a good job with that game.
Yeah, that was a really good job. There's like so much detail in everything.
Oh yeah.
And
they went through a lot.
Some people can say, oh, it's stale because you're using nothing but Robocop's gun, but it's like, I think they mixed it up just enough to where it wasn't stale. Like, they had the PCB board and everything.
They had the PC board. You can grab all kinds of weapons. You can grab people. You have just random television. You can throw things at people. There's a lot of stuff you can do in that game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was surprised.
You can even change how the gun shoots. Go from a burst fire to single shot. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and I don't like full auto shots. I like just single shot. But I wonder if you could do full auto and the feeder, because it was like just infinite ammo.
Hmm.
So I'm wondering if you could just auto shot, but I think it would be a burst, isn't it? Is it full auto or is it burst?
If it shoots 3 at a time, it's burst.
Yeah, I never tried out the whole the auto one, so I don't know which one it is. Is it burst or is it burst or full auto, where it just continuously fires until you run out of ammo? Because if it's like that and you're doing a feed, like feeding ammo, oh, it depends on how fast you're actually feeding the ammo to the pistol as well. But yeah, the single shot stuff, it was like, yeah, I'm never gonna run out of ammo like this. And then I had the one with no armor penetration, but I had it to where it was 100% attack. And I'm like, the mercenaries are so easy to kill. Just aim for their legs. They never put any armor on their legs.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that you don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never wondering.
I don't know why they don't.
Sometimes you have to teach you this lesson, old man.
It's like the threatening guy that's like slow moving, heavy gun, gonna come at you, and then it's just like shoot him in the feet, shoot him in the legs.
Yeah.
He just goes down like nothing.
Get to work! Rise with the sun! Open fire! Open fire!
Yeah, it's just they had the full-on feel of RoboCop.
Yeah, it feels like another RoboCop, or like a RoboCop television show.
Yep.
Gives you a bunch of new characters. You pretty much decide their fates and all that, like Pickles and Ulysses and all that, and where they end up at.
Show no mercy! Rise with the sun! Open fire!
You didn't give him the drugs as well, I imagine. Pickles. You didn't let him take the drugs at the end.
I let him have the drugs.
You did?
Yeah. I wanted to see if he would be on the up and up, and I was like, drug addicts usually aren't. So it's like, nope, he wasn't. Okay.
Get to work! Burn it down!
I mean, what does he do if you don't give him the drugs?
I forget. He gets mad at you, I remember that. I guess the ending is the same for him then. The final mission with Pickles, I did not let him have the drugs. I know for sure.
Ah. Yeah, I let him have it. But then he used it, and I was like, yeah, go
Rise with the
figure.
sun. Lockdown.
Did you help out investigator lady?
Investigator?
Yeah.
In what games?
Robocop?
Yes, I did. I helped her out for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like we both chose a lot of the same things.
No, it's just... I don't really feel like, you know, after all the Mass Effect stuff of like going down the darkest paths and stuff, I don't really feel inclined to go down the dark path in games very much anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm like, sure, I could do for the achievements, but I'm like, I don't
I don't
know.
think there's any achievements that are involved with the how you get what different endings. I think there's like 3 or 4 different endings for the game, depending on your human status or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
I just mean, even if they were.
This
You're right. I
road.
understand that.
There's certain things about that I don't feel like stomaching anymore.
I understand. And now that you
If you
finished
ever-
RoboCop, what are you going to move on to?
Trying to like finish up all this dialogue heavy stuff of Genshin. But thinking probably the Silent Hill stuff maybe.
Oh, Silent Hill 2. Okay. Or Silent Hill 4. One of those two.
Silent Hill 4. I mean, it's gonna be a while for Silent Hill 2. I'm like, Silent Hill 2 to me is a very meh thing. I'm going to rag on it the entire time.
That's fine.
Because I do not like Silent Hill 2 as much as people do. I do not.
I mean, my favorite Silent Hill is always going to be 3. But I think it's mostly because I think Heather's my favorite Silent Hill protagonist.
Add Astra.
Silent Hill 3 is pretty good.
Thank you for
Like, I like 1.
Add Astra.
I played it maybe twice. I think I played 3 at least 4 times.
I really like 1. 3, the one thing I don't like is the inability to see where you're going at times. Like, going to the amusement park and trying to find my way, all I could do was just use the maze tactic of hug the right wall because I can only see the right wall.
Yeah, they give you the map is very far into that level.
Yeah, that was irritating to me.
Like I said, I think I think what people really like about 3 is usually just Heather herself, and maybe like Vincent or something. I think the game's a little bit too melee focused.
3?
Yes.
I would say less melee-wise than 4 and 5.
Well, 4 is absolutely melee. You pretty much have to have a melee weapon because of how few bullets. Also, your inventory is so little in that game.
Yeah, it sure is.
Like your inventory is very little, and you can only take like 1 stack of bullets is like 30 or 40 bullets or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's like certain things I really like about each of them. That's why I don't really like... I mean, I would say Silent Hill 4 is my favorite because of the backstory. Like, especially if you read into like the deep lore of it. Of what Walter Sullivan actually was like. And what happened to him and stuff. And his victims. Like, his, you know, connection to each victim. It's like I found that to be pretty interesting.
Let's fly. Open fire.
For me, the only problem with 4 is the invincible ghost zombie guys
Open
and
fire.
how awful they are to deal with throughout the entire game.
Yeah, that's why when I play Silent Hill 4, I am going to memory edit it so that the swords are infinitely used.
Ah,
Ha! Bullseye.
I wonder how that works. Like, does the game keep track of all the ghosts that are pinned? I guess it does, because you can. If you pin the 5 like main ones, they don't come back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I'm able to figure out how to do it. Yeah, you can pin every ghost and they're just gone forever. Once you're
And just
done
never,
with them.
they just never come back. Just like the final hotel is hard because of all the ghosts are there. If there's no ghosts, they're just like just a couple enemies in there. Then
It was all the twin thingies.
yeah, there's a lot of twins in there, like the weird mutant twins, or the skinless one.
And the thing is, despite me doing all of that, Ellie always gets killed in the final fight.
Let's fly.
I don't.
Maybe it's a placebo thing, but I think if you put a candle down in a room with her, it like heals her curse status. Or maybe it's a placebo thing. I don't remember.
I did.
Open fire.
I put it in the place right before you got the umbilical cord. Right before you got the umbilical cord, so she was fully healed, and still she walked as fast as possible at the end. So maybe it was placebo effect. But I think the problem is I was too nervous throughout the entire game to have Ellie right next to me.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
So I always left her in a certain room, and I read later on that it was like,
surviving is tough.
if you leave her on her own, she will just automatically get cursed over time. I was like, I think that's what it is. So no matter what, she was just going down. So it's like, if you take too long, she gets cursed. If you leave her alone, she gets cursed. It gets more haunted, more possessed.
Right.
And then, yeah, she'll get more possessed that way. What was the other thing? The boss of the buildings, that was like the guy in the paintings, and he comes down and smacks you.
Yeah.
Ellie, every single time I fought that guy, she got stuck in front of him, and he constantly just started smacking the crap out of her.
Yeah, I remember that boss. You have to find the right one, and if you hit the right one, all of them take damage or something like that.
Take me up.
This is really annoying.
Yeah, and I never understood how to keep Ellie from getting smacked crap out of her.
I don't remember.
I never figured it out, so I think that was part of the issue.
Truth be told, I skipped one of the notes. I kind of like fast forwarded through like all the notes or something like that. And I didn't know how. The first time I played it was like the long time ago. I didn't know you could like heal the building, so I didn't use the candles or the medallions in the room itself to heal it. So I never got the best ending in the first time I played. I learned about like you could heal it. I was like, how do you heal the building? Because I looked it up at like years later. I would like play it again to see if I could get a better ending. I looked it up on how to get like, oh, you need to like put candles in the rooms where they're being haunted. Also, never take the doll, or you just get another haunting there.
Medallions too.
Yeah, if you put the medallion on, it'll like kill the haunting around you.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the
What do you want to play
trial.
now?
The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
What was that?
What do you want to do now?
I was just trying to go through all this dialogue-heavy stuff of Genshin.
Are you playing Genshin now? Okay, I didn't know that.
I think I'm streaming it.
Okay.
Looks like it's up. I was streaming it the entire time we were talking about Silent Hill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was okay. I wouldn't say it's anything special.
After all, I
Well,
am
yeah,
the herald
it's
of
the
Barbados.
heavy get dialogue.
If the
part
people of Mondstadt
Genshin.
are in danger, I should keep the animal
Yeah.
Archon in the loop.
Wait then. You
that-
know about...
About what? The fact
They
that
kind
my
of just
tavern
talk
hopping
forever
nomad
and
of a
ever
friend
and
is
ever and
Barbados
ever and
himself.
ever and ever. And see, like Venti, you can't hear him because the voice actors are both on strike, and Genshin Hoyoverse is using AI, and there's a huge hullabaloo behind in the fandom
Isn't
side.
Paimon's voice actor's also on strike, right?
No,
No.
no, she's not on strike. There was this whole thing where she kept telling everybody that she needs to eat and stuff, and she's also sick and has like GERD or some kind of stomach issue. I can't remember.
Let's see.
I didn't really
She's one
pay
of-
attention
no.
to it too much because I don't really have too much of the connection with the fandom.
No. I could see that.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met.
I mostly
But
play this
back
for
to
my
the
own
matter at
reasons
hand.
of like,
I
you
believe
know,
you two already know about
being able to
Barbados'
go
background.
everywhere, and I like the scenery and stuff. You know, adventuring in general. Some of the stuff's pretty interesting, dialogue-wise, but like a lot of the time, not really. I kind of just play it as an interest to see what's going on.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like
So,
of you.
I got a question for you, Shippo.
Yeah.
Do you know about SCP?
SCPs, yeah, like the organization.
Uh-huh. Secure, Contain, Protect?
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
so there is a Steam game
A
that
synthetic
is
being loses control of their
about
sanity
the,
and goes on a
um,
killing spree.
the vending machine.
That's how a
That
novel
if
would
you
frame the
input
story,
whatever you want
and
into it,
people are
it'll
inclined
give
to
you
agree.
whatever it is to drink. The coffee machine. It's a dating simulator.
Oh.
Yeah, you're dating the vending machine as a girl, I think, and the girl you put stuff into the vending machine as input, it'll come out as coffee, and then the girl will drink whatever it is.
Interesting.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
So the question is, does Shippa want to see this?
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common
If you wanna
phenomenon.
play it, sure.
Alright. I'll show you, like, after I get all past a lot of all the dialogue.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
It is pretty interesting.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that in such cases. Even a 7 no better to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to lead their friend in time of need.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't in the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? Still have to help, of course, which I have prepared a little surprise.
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
The Dodo communication device, huh?
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Return to the special story, Shippo. Super special. Alright, we're back in the special story. Albedo, what you doing with these dead bodies you've been burying?
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first.
Hey, Jean!
It just seems to me like a lot of this dialogue could easily be cut down to like 1/3 of what they actually say.
Oops.
It seems like they just constantly like repeat themselves or get too verbose. See, like, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. Do I need to know what Kai is doing in the meantime? No, I do not. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this. And then you see how she could have just cut it off there and I say understood?
Yeah.
I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Traveler. And I don't need the rest of it where she says you've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
See, like, then you will have done monastery service all the same. And then it could have been left off there. Do I need to know that she's expecting a retrial? No. Like, I think they think that they know how to do great storytelling, but they don't. They do know a right job, but it's like not great. It's alright. I don't think I've ever gone upstairs.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. You could have just left it at that, like...
Oh, in that case,
You see
head
what I
on
mean?
in.
See what I mean, Trippo?
Yeah.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it. Right back at ya.
Bye, most boring character. See, Kaya's not even that interesting. A lot of people find him interesting. I do not.
Alright, can find.
Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Investigate the lockbox. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. But now the lid remains wide open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry. Didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was once stored here. The letter reads, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials and arcane formation required for human transmutation. The formations in these records likely originate from the Conrian art of chemia, but relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. That does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own." Signature belongs to an unfamiliar name.
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? Maybe. Research notes. One of the notes reads, "Putrefaction should be regarded as a counter-simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into the air." Okay. Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure.
Nope, no idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
I think it wants me to look at the book. Oh, and investigate underneath the book. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. Resulting noise is a bit unusual.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Does appear to be a compartment. Seems to involve the elemental power in the lock mechanism. Huh? Mechanism? Inside the hidden compartment is a piece of paper with no information. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of their refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the blank project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Huh.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer. Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
You share what you learned with the Vinti. You were the criminal the entire time, traveler? Granddaughter
Was me.
It was me. Like liar, liar, when he gets on the elevator because he farted.
Break a leg! The roles are reversed, but we're going to attack second to last Defense Academy and get Nigo back from the enemy!
Sorry.
Shippo's game is so loud.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
I'm
And
sorry about
if
that.
he really is the
I
culprit,
didn't expect him to
he must have had a
do
reason.
that.
I don't know,
Right?
it's pretty funny.
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah.
Is that a Danganronpa game?
Yeah.
Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
What are you looking in here
Wait,
for? Get out of here.
Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Why would you be unsure about that? You are a guard. I heard noises in here. As a guard, I'm not sure if I even should try to check things out.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
I thought we were reporting back to Jane.
Why are you assuming I'm gonna die? I'm trying not to do that, man. I can't wait. Good to go. How about this? Let's get to the kill. Wait.
We should be getting close. Oh,
Large enough to fit a human body,
Let's go.
but the hole is empty.
weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
I can't wait.
Did you find anything? I found that Paimon was the killer. She killed everyone.
None of it helps Albedo's case.
Did you know Paimon can shoot lasers from her eyes?
I did not know that.
I'm joking. She don't.
It's Genshin. Anything can happen with Genshin.
I know, I realized that when I said it. I'm like, wait, It is a possibility.
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be monostat citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
Second trial's a set place in 2 days.
Of course.
I've got this.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right. My turn.
Wait until 2 days later. Wee. Let's begin. I'll go. This'll be something, Chippo.
Can't proceed any further until you destroy that defensive barrier. Give it all you have.
Give it all you have.
I'm good to go. Let's get to the kill.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
We are ready.
Go.
Alright, Paimon, we need to interrogate Albedo. Who's good cop, bad cop?
All right, let's go. I've got this. Yeah. Got it.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Uh-oh.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Handsome man, male, 46 years old, marital status single, occupation hunter. Consistent with the conclusion of the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. DeLuke found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. Specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master DeLuke saw Mr. Albedo,
I was there too.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction, and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Let's get to the defense room. One way or another, we have to get through this.
I have a crush on Diluc. I feel I could talk to him this night. I saw a crime. And since I had this crush on Diluc, I blame that crush for me seeing this crime. I don't like Diluc anymore.
Video game logic right there.
Yeah. What?
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. Following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, most apparent of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description of the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No! Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you presented a meticulous and convincing case, I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses, I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean you really didn't do anything untoward? You mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that something to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me one of the locations marked on the map we found in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited a third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? A body. Albedo did it. He's guilty. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you had found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
Need to think about this. What clues am I missing? First marked location. First marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Second marked location. Second Mar location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery when where Diluc saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male.
Hello.
Hey, Tengu.
Hi, Tengu.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. You?
Recovering from the cold, but other than that, pretty okay.
Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to conclude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed this version of events because she was also there that night. Two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Third marked location. It's in Dragonspire. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During an investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow big enough to hide a human body. There's no body or any remains whatsoever. Human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen. And the witness accounts suggest that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with this body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? Does that mean he's the killer?
You guys want to play something?
And a little bit. I'm like stuck in like infinite dialogue of Genshin.
Sorry.
It never ends. I think Shippo's playing the Danganronpa game thing.
I can jump onto Phasma if Tango needs to.
Oh, okay.
If Tango needs to.
I'm up for playing something.
What are you playing, Tango?
Right now, nothing. I was up for asking if you guys were up for playing something.
Oh, sure.
Looks like he can't hear us. He's just babbling to himself.
Dragonspine's ecosystem has a frigid climate covered in snow all year round.
Doesn't necessarily need to be Phasmo. Can also play headliners or something.
Which one?
We can also, yeah. There was a couple of updates on it.
Completely up to you, Tango. Which one would you rather?
Either is fine.
Exactly, someone on Dragonspine that looked like Albedo. Exactly, the second Albedo. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope that your verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken. The story doesn't end there. Oh, he killed the other Albedo, but the Albedo dug himself out. Is that what happened? Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the third location on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those... You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind!
The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Never said that someone was a person.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
That was another Hertha.
Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court. I've been stationed in Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the East, Davalan, defeated Durin in battle, and with the help of Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
I have
The scar is right here.
headliners pulled up if you want to play that.
If you're up for it, sure.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic, you can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say all Spawn Endurance life force have that ability?
Okay,
Accomplices. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Dern's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected
I'm
by
already
your
in your
power.
game.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Oh, this already looks different.
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
Oh, that's interesting. You don't have to go on the computer to buy the stuff.
There are
You
others
just
trying to
stuff.
get in. Must be
Might
more
just be
people
on the
under her
store.
control.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Yo,
After her!
you now can get the trampoline.
Why can you buy
It's
a trampoline?
time.
Obviously to jump, but why would you jump?
Can you make the monsters like get trapped on the trampoline and just keep jumping forever or something like that? Take a picture of them like that?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
So much stuff.
There's just monsters everywhere now.
How are there monsters in the city?
Grab your camera, but so.
Of course. Where's our
pictures
first
of
stop?
aliens.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region. Understood.
Oh, this map.
Right behind you, Tango.
So these two know the other's identity? Wait, so... What about the remains Diluc found?
The monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first
Careful,
victim was
that's
a
a-
few strands of hair, and the second some teeth and bone.
It's mine. Oh. Careful, there's another mine.
Kind of radio on the ground. Oh, rat, be careful.
Wait, so... What do we do?
Got
We
a
can't
trap
go
over
around
here.
hurting innocent people!
Yeah, follow me, sir.
Wind currents?
This way.
Paimon's never seen this many!
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Ow. Fucking rat. Oh, oh, okay.
It's just the rat that knocked us over. Like some kind of weird thing.
Found a guy with a sign.
Retribution!
We only have 4 minutes left.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Back. There might be some other guys out front.
Yeah.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Verdict is... This one will be frozen in time. What's the coolant?
Verdict is...
Don't get frostbite.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya! What? We can't be here because we care? So what's the status over here?
Lady, stop screaming. There's nothing there.
If you had to ask what the status is going on and everything looks fine, it's fine. Jeez.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I barely got anything.
I got like 6 pictures.
Now it heals for you until I get the cooldown, Latu.
Let the show begin.
Thank you so much, Miss. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now. Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way.
I assume when both of us have it that we
Of
can
course.
communicate that we have Discord.
If you're doing from inside the game itself. Oh, that's good. They finally added it where the money you make from the quests is just given to you instead of, because that was a big thing. That was a big problem with this game.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Hello, sir.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Oh, there's a stalker right there.
Final warning! Engaging! Let's keep going, team!
My goodness.
Providing cover fire!
No one escapes my sights! Go, Baron Bunny!
take that.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the
forgot.
plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day,
I
all
really
Master Jean
hate
told me
those.
was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission.
Oh,
and that it'd be
yeah.
better if
There's a
people
mine
thought
at
you
the
were
bottom
dead.
of these stairs.
Then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission...
Oh, Don.
What?
This drunk man. Just
Yeah, for sure. She's someone.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fight...
I was trying to get him towards the bomb, but
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time. But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself! Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Fake Hertha has met you on Dragon Spine before.
wait, did you die, Tengu?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Duplicate, it's you.
Quantum tentacles.
Burst forth.
Should
You're in.
be more careful about going back.
It happened a lot before? Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Let's go help out the others.
Oh,
Really?
here, let me try this.
Steady as stone.
Best character.
Someone needs to...
Come into being. Burst forth.
I
Moment
was
of
really
birth.
hoping those guys would punch through it, but
Yeah.
they do not want to.
Time to clean up.
I did not keep the camera. Oh.
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here. Sounds like a plan. Take me up!
Let's fly.
Albedo, Traveler. Got it. I'll take her there right...
I think I bought one of them super cameras.
The true
Yeah,
pyro.
I got one too. I found one in the while we were out by a corpse, so I picked it up and I was able to keep it.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you can just find items in
It's
the,
all my
in
fault.
the level now.
Explain what?
Yeah.
Albedo,
Oh, a little
Traveler,
Well, we only have,
Yeah.
wait, we only have
Plus,
2
we
cars
kinda
left? Why?
already had.
Why are you still only have 2?
please, she disappeared right under...
Wait! Something's coming this way!
Because we failed once.
Well, we should reset.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Terrible.
Coming to be!
Crush!
There's not much we could have done last time. Nothing
Shut
going on.
Yeah!
Those bombs. I see what you mean.
And
She's
apparently
not to
we
be
keep the
underestimated.
help we had before. I'm at
Good
97.
grief!
Yeah, I heard.
What was that?
There's a floater.
Albedo, you can't be...
Camping.
Careful trap.
Oh, yeah, and I was trying to get it over to me, but it
Of course.
disappeared.
I
that
place
what
myself
the,
in your capable hands.
Those exploding guys are now? They are a different, like, model. They're no longer, like... What are those things called? Beholders?
Seems like it. Oh, shit. I did not expect that.
I didn't even hear the mine.
Me neither.
We're back!
Amber?
I had a flashlight if you need an extra one.
I
So
picked both up.
There's another
There's
mine.
mine. Yeah.
Picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Oh, it's in that door.
Huh? What the? Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, you got the bug on you. No, wait, it came off of you.
If I eliminate the perfect creation, I'll be the only child mother needs.
That's the end.
Oh, no
Yep.
wonder
Wow.
Venti sensed a child's anger.
And I guess we lost
There's
two
all those,
cameras.
there goes those super cameras we bought.
Oh,
or
nothing.
had.
Good. No problems.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Why would you return after all that? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, the operation
Wow,
isn't
I'm
over.
at 50 health.
What? Okay, so they've actually made the game far worse, huh?
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
It's like an extraction shooter at this point. Dying is pretty much like a detriment. Oh, darn. If I hear a noise, I don't know what it is.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Something coming out? Oh.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Be careful, 9.
Wait. Barbados?
Yeah, there.
Barca.
Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so. All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Yep.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Got trapped by the human that was there. Who has a gun,
Hello? Who is this?
I think.
The body has a gun.
Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Oh.
Apologies, just a bit of fun.
Oh,
What can I do for you, dear Barbados? Oh? And which brave soul is it this time? And what is your wish, dear Albedo? How unprecedented.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here. It's in my office?
Hello again, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw,
Careful.
nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Fucking rat.
Okay, what is happening? Why am I... What's happened to me, Dane?
There's a rat standing right where you are.
I couldn't move.
Hey, have you ever wondered
The
why
rat was, like,
Albedo
comboing
always
me.
keeps his office closed? Huh?
Careful.
Ah, mini Durin.
Mini Turin? Oh, don't worry. We aren't. So,
Let me
what brings
go.
you here? What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Durin with Dragon Spine. I'm gonna be the one who's revived and brought into this world.
Wait,
I'm going to leave because
I was
I'm at
attempting to
20
lead him back
health.
to crap, but got
and
lost.
now you're here.
Yeah, we should leave because I'm almost dead. And
Well,
I
we
have
have a
like
problem.
what?
And that's what you want, Mini Durin?
That exploded. Did you die or?
No, the exploding monster exploded and killed itself.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I have to leave as well. I'm got 14 health.
Definitely. You've just got to... Actually, while we're on the subject...
My pictures are worth 2,600.
Well, they're shooting something, so...
I don't have pictures left. Oh, there's a dog alien.